I don't normally do this here. Most of the time, I wait until I'm at home, but I just so happen to be here when I read the news, and I knew the verdict was coming today. So here it is, top story. Not guilty. Detectives charged in Sean Bell shooting acquitted on all counts. After 2 months of testimony by over 50 witnesses, the 3 detectives charged in the Sean Bell shooting have been found not guilty on all charges. Not guilty on all charges. I remember Rodney King. I remember Abner Louima. I remember Amadou Diallo. These are sensational cases. A lot of times. I do this on purpose like this. There was a friend of mine and I. We met about a week ago. And as my friends know me, I make a lot of jokes about race. I'm very lighthearted about race. I've dated a lot of white women. Dated a few black women. I've dated. I'm not, whatever. I don't focus on race. I don't try to make race I don't play the race card. But this, to speak from a purely simple point of view, we can sit down and debate the social ills and go back and forth over it. It was like, there are arguments out there about, like, black men killing each other, and, that's acceptable. Why is it that we get upset about this? Well, the judge made this decision, and from what I can tell, it was an educated decision based on the presentation of the case. But when? Really? When would we get enough of somebody shooting black guys 50 times? When are we going to get enough of that? Because you can talk about police procedure, you can talk about, like, how the undercover. There's talk about how the undercovers approach the vehicle, etc., etc. When there's no weapon found on the people who are being shot, but the people who are being shot 50 times. Can we have a conversation about training? Because you know what? This picture of a couple of the cops, there's one white cop, there's a couple of cops of color. I'm reacting. This is my first, I'm not thinking about this, this is my visceral reaction. You get the first thing hot off the press. I cannot, when is it going to be enough? How many black guys do we got to shoot 50 times? How many? And I don't care if they're playing rap music. I don't care if they're they talk like me, or they're listening to classical music or whatever. How many times do we have to do this? How many times do we have to go through this? Do we have to go through this over and over and over again? Because I'm a rational person, and when this pisses me off, I don't understand how someone can provoke you to shoot a collective 50 times. But, again, that's probably why I'm not a cop. I guess I should be more understanding of them. After all, it's not like they have a job where they have a sense of responsibility because they get to carry a friggin' gun. It's going to be a long day. Post your comments, rate, whatever.